The Tangent 8 podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent 8 podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello.
And it's, oh man, it's a bit of a grab bag of stuff, and a whole lot of the United States is burning. Well,
It's been on fire for a while, but they somehow added to it.
Yeah.
It's a different color fire.
They just keep finding more gasoline to throw on it somehow. Oh, maybe because they invaded Venezuela.
That's
Gasoline
why. It all
and
makes
shit.
sense now.
That's what that smell and the smoke is. It's shit.
Yeah. God, just burning rubber the second it hits, Hollywood Hills.
Like, I know last time Trump was in, we were all like, man, are we going to get World War III? It really feels like maybe 2026 is fucking World War III.
We are definitely in a, situations led up to, area of history.
Yeah, yeah.
We're in the preamble of a major entry, and I don't like it.
No. This is one of those times I'm really glad that I have bad mental health, horrible vision, fucked up hands and knees, which means no point drafting me.
Exactly. Oh, God.
But, yeah, it's pretty fucked, because Trump has continued to rant and rave about how he wants to take other countries, particularly Greenland.
He's obsessed with Greenland.
I mean, because he wants to get it, in his words, before China or Russia take it.
Yeah.
Despite neither of them saying they have any interest in it.
Yeah. And, I know other people have... I don't know if Trump said it, but I know a lot of people who are trying to, justify it is but it's a close strategic location to Russia.
Yeah.
You know what's a lot closer than Greenland? Alaska. And you
So
already own Alaska.
Yeah.
To go through fucking Greenland, you gotta go through the rest of fucking Europe.
Pretty much, because the entirety of Europe has just kind of started stationing people in there, going, can you guys just sit there, and if something else that isn't identified as NATO comes across the channel, maybe open fire.
I want to say it's Norway or something has moved troops in.
Norway, and I think France has got some on reserve in there already.
France, Germany, Italy, and somewhere else have all said that if something goes down in Greenland, they'll help. But I'm pretty sure only one country's actually actively moved military troops into Greenland.
Yeah.
To support Denmark.
But yeah, no. Just in true Trump style, not taking no for an answer.
The no-war president. Oh, fuck. At this rate, he's going to be the last war president.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know, right?
It feels like the Lionel Hutz thing from The Simpsons. Oh, no, that shouldn't be right. Just puts a comma in, no, war.
It's crazy because, if this were to kick off...
Yeah.
It is, the most insane thing, because, one, you're pitting some of the largest military powers against each other with some of the most destructive weapons we've ever created. You're essentially calling the bluff on NATO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either NATO does what it says it will if Article 5 is triggered, or you just showed that it meant nothing.
Yeah.
And that's fucking insane.
Calling the bluff of the potential paper tiger. It's fuck.
Yeah, but then there's also the potential opposite effect of the paper tiger turns out to be a real tiger.
Yeah. And the big thing for me is the fact that Japan once again allowed itself to have a military. That to me is a signal of a country going, yeah, we're going to distance ourselves from America.
I mean, the tariffs that were laid on China have done basically nothing, given the fact that China basically went back in, 2016, I think it was, already started divesting themselves from the States, and then once all the tariff stuff happened, they just went, look, man, there's plenty of other countries who'll buy our stuff. We don't need you.
The whole thing of fucking NVIDIA chips, you can't buy our chips. What do you mean you don't want our chips? Let's sell our chips there. They're not buying our chips.
Fucking hell.
There's all manner of stupid. This is what happens when, smart, stupid people get in
up into the higher echelons. They start doing annoying shit. Like,
They're just fucking
over
idiots.
everyone.
When idiots start running the show,
Yeah.
shit starts fucking up.
People with too much money and not enough sense.
Now, I don't want to necessarily say I do a better job because I'm an idiot, but I feel like I could.
I would at least be listening to people who work in that area of expertise.
But a single senior monkey that has had 3/4 of his brain fucking lobotomized wouldn't do a worse job.
Yeah, no. Just a speaking
Well, I mean,
spell
there's
for
one
everyone.
already in the system, so...
Yeah.
it sucks.
I feel bad for
so-
anyone in that area of the world. It's just bad for everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, like, given the fact that, like, the protests have continued to go off, which are getting more and more threatening towards said protesters, whether or not they are quote-unquote violent.
Yeah.
There's plenty of videos of enforcement officers pulling guns on people who really aren't doing anything,
Yeah.
despite having the non-lethal options already in their hands. There's at least one video I've seen of a line of guys with pepperball guns, and there's a safety marshal, and they pull a handgun on them.
What the
Like, they
fuck?
literally lower their non-lethal weapon to draw a lethal one. Like, what the fuck?
That is
I-
terrifying. I don't like how that's in any way, shape, or form happening.
The whole thing about we need our guns to fight a tyrannical government, and then a tyrannical government comes along, and oh no, not this one. No.
Yeah. No. This one we like.
Well, it's because I mean, it sort of is. Like, I know it's slow, like fucking glacial, but a more and more notable chunk of the MAGA base is waking up.
Yeah.
Generally, only once they see actual repercussions. Like, there's a whole
Oh, yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of like towns that have lost out on so much money and business because of all this shit with him, and they all voted for him. It's like, we can't be too angry. We fucked up and we let him in there.
But that it does take a lot of like self-awareness to realize that, oh shit, this is fucking wrong and I've made a wrong choice. So many of them just aren't fucking backing down because of the fucking choices they made.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of annoyed there are a fraction of people who are being absolute shit to the ex-MAGA. And it's like, you're a cadre. It's like, yeah, guys, they did just come out and say, look, we fucked up, my bad, we're so sorry, how do we fix it? Maybe focus on the how do we fix it part. Yell at them later, it's fine.
Once the fucking orange idiot's out,
The Cheeto
sure,
in charge.
fine. Feel free to dunk on him for, oh man, that whole fucking Trump thing, that was you.
Yeah.
Right now, you need to be...
Yeah.
Oh, you want out of that side? You want to join our side? Sure, man. Fucking come over.
So what do we do to fix it? Change everything you are as a person and come with me, please.
Well, I don't even think you need to necessarily change everything you are as a person. You just need to have the more perspective.
Yeah, true.
And
At least they can learn
understand
from their
what you voted for. And
Yeah.
when they try and do the change, that's them doing that.
Yeah.
That's them realizing, yeah, cool, I still like my guns. I still like all of that stuff. And it's okay to like that stuff. But
But you
the
liking
guy
that
in
stuff
charge that you voted for...
shouldn't negatively affect anyone else around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you can learn, and they are, but it's slow.
It is.
And browbeating them when they start to learn is how you made this whole thing happen the first time.
It's the old thing, if you want something to really happen, don't make fun of it when it does, or it'll never happen again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ugh.
God, I hate... I really dislike how much the news cycle is what the fuck happened in America, because everyone
Well,
needs to know
it's-
what the fuck is going on.
because
It's like,
it's-
we have shit
it's
going
not
on
even-
here as well, but...
It's not even tall poppy syndrome. It's just like,
Yeah.
how can something that was seen as such a fucking pinnacle burn so fucking hard? Like, it's
Yeah.
not even a train wreck or a dumpster fire. It's a full fucking load of dumpster fires on a train wreck crashing into an orphanage, filled with fucking. Like, it's just
It's getting
so
worse.
many things on such a large scale.
That's
Somewhere
the
where
point.
we never thought it would happen.
Yeah.
And, that is mostly because the American media always propagandized it could never happen. So everyone's like, that won't happen at all. And then it did.
Well, I mean, who really thought we'd ever get to this point?
Yeah.
Like, no one thought Trump would even get in the first time.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
There is apparently some of the, I think it's the Senate. I can't remember what the lower house in U.S. politics is. Are trying to draft a bill to pretty much stop him trying to go after Greenland.
Yeah. They're doing whatever they can, but it's like, he's already consolidated too much fucking power into himself.
This is why it's really only in the Senate where there's anything that can push back.
Yeah.
It doesn't always, but there is a cross-party agreement on some stuff.
Yeah.
So if there's any room for it to happen, it's really down there. It's not going to happen at the top. Trump's not going to fucking stop.
No.
Hell, I'm not always entirely sure it's Trump's ideas. Sometimes I think he's just the guy they've put their hand up his butt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's so many times they've asked him, why did you sign a thing to do this? He's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, you signed that bit of fucking paper. Like, how do you not know what you're signing? Like,
No, it was the
Sure.
AutoPen. The AutoPen did it.
well, sure, fucking Biden used an auto pen, but you may as well be a fucking auto pen if you're not reading it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Like, the amount of things that he signed into, like, just law the first, month he was in? Was
He didn't
horrifying.
like. No, that wasn't laws. That was
Oh, whatever the hell he was doing. Yeah, the,
executive orders.
those things, yeah.
They're not legally binding, but they're supposed to happen.
Yeah. But, God, that was bad.
Yeah.
And it's
How is this
devastating.
year 2 only just started? Like, what the fuck?
They've got their like mid-range re-election thing. I don't know, the midterms.
The midterms.
Yeah. So they've got that going this year. So that's what I keep seeing all of my feed at the moment.
I mean, that's got nothing to do with Trump.
Yeah.
No, but
Well, I guess that's, he might
may lose a
outright.
fuckload of seats in the Senate and
Yeah.
the lower house, whatever the fuck it is,
Because
which
approval.
means he won't have as such a fucking stranglehold.
Yeah. Which would be
I think the problem is, and see, like you said, like there's some level of the Senate that can do it, but most of his power is consolidated in areas where he doesn't need to even talk to the Senate.
Yeah.
Or he can do it, and then the old ask for forgiveness, not permission thing. He's not even asking for forgiveness, but he's doing the thing where he's got enough people who are toadies in high enough positions that he can say, "Do it," and then we'll deal with the Senate.
He'd also have to listen to them, which he wouldn't do.
Congress. That's the fucking word I was looking for.
Yeah, no, like, even if they come and saying, illegal, it's like, nah, I'll do it anyway. What? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, because then you've got to be like, okay, cool, that was illegal. Now what, bastards?
Yeah.
Do something about it. Impeach me if you think you
Yeah.
can. But given the fact that you need, 2/3 plus 1
I think so.
to impeach?
Yeah.
Or some dumb number like that. Which basically means you have to get half of his own party to want to impeach him.
And even then, like, their impeachment doesn't automatically force them out. Like, because he was impeached last time.
Well, I mean, and he was convicted, but there's nothing that says a convicted criminal can't run for president.
Yeah.
That's a fucking wild thing. Like,
Yeah.
Just
Especially because a
common sense
convicted
should
criminal
say that.
can't vote.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
convicted criminal can't vote, but they can be the president.
that's just such a wild fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am so glad I was not born in America. I would not have survived.
Oh, yeah, no way.
At least
no
here,
fucking
we just
way.
have to worry about the wildlife, and that's about it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but when a kangaroo decides to grab you, drag you into a lake, and drown you, it's like, oh, hey, man, it's an animal.
see, that feels more like a fair fight as opposed to a toddler shooting me.
Yeah. Oh no, I've been bitten by this fucking world's deadliest spider. I've got very limited time to survive. But I got through school without a fucking active shooter drill, so
Yeah.
Yeah, swings and roundabouts.
Australia, Good country.
Yeah. I'd much rather be here than there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna say we don't have work to do, but not America work to do.
I mean, like within this week, we had our own government kind of going a bit weird with our free speech shit. So that's been fun. I'm waiting to see more information on that before I make a final judgment.
I've only been hearing about that from like major provocateurs.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for it to actually be a thing.
Yeah. I'm trying. I want to hear some reporting from something that isn't specifically here to rage bait me.
Yeah.
The
Or
problem
something
is,
just trying to make
will
it
there be
rage
people that report on it that aren't specifically here to rage bait you?
Maybe.
Because I very much doubt
Your-
the general news is going to go into, okay, this is what you can't do. They're very much going to spin it in the light they want it to be spun in.
They are
Sure.
very rage baiting nowadays.
But at the same time, I find it hard to trust someone who's just there.
Oh,
to rage
absolutely. But I don't think you can trust fucking any of them, whether it be the media
True,
or fucking
true.
anything.
Yeah.
And they got to do anything they can to fucking screw the lot of us.
That's absolutely fair. Completely agree with you. But I like to think I'm better at seeing the bias when it's not
But-
pure rage bait.
Yeah.
Yes, but an individual is smart and people are fucking stupid.
Oh,
And
yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
And if people are, if they can pander to feelings, people will go for it, whether it's good for them or not. And I
Oh, yeah.
fear that's what's going to happen with the whole thing.
Yeah.
Basically, they'll go for whatever gives the most clicks and most engagement,
Yeah.
so they can make the
Oh,
most
yeah.
money. And it's one of the reasons I
100%.
kind of hate the internet nowadays. I feel like an old man.
Oh,
Like this thing I
absolutely.
loved, I now fucking hate.
But there's a lot of politicians that I really don't fucking like what they get on about.
Oh, yeah.
But they're also some of the ones that ask the questions like, hang on, what is the circumstance of that? Like, why can't you provide that information? Like, I couldn't tell you their fucking names, but I don't think there's enough publicly available information about what they're trying to push through for a lot of
Yeah.
shit. Without getting a whole fucking conspiracy theory into it, which I'd love to do, but I won't.
Oh, look, I love me a good tinfoil hat day. Sometimes you just
Hey,
gotta
if you guys
dive into
if you
it.
guys want to go down that pit, I'll let you, but you're going to be running the episode.
No, we'll save that for
I'm
one
not
of
in
the times
the-
just
I'm-
me and John Doe. All right, crackpot theories.
That hasn't happened in 4 years.
If one day it happens, it's been nothing but cryptids.
The closest to it ever actually happening was that time where my computer died for 10 minutes and you guys talked about dinosaurs.
See, that's an
Dinosaurs.
entire episode of that. I don't even know how we got on to dinosaurs. Just
Because
the
why would
autism
you not
came
talk
out.
I
about
do.
dinosaurs?
You guys went, where the fuck did Seth go? Let's talk about dinosaurs. That's what happened. That was literally the context.
We were left unsupervised. Now brains defaulted to
That doesn't
3-year-olds
sound
going,
like it's our
dinosaurs!
fault. That sounds like it's your fault, Seth, for leaving us alone.
Yeah. Oh, God. What other bad news do we have for this week?
I don't know. How much do you want to just, like, get all the like... Do we just want to rip the Band-Aid?
Let's do a
Might
quick
as well.
fire round of bad shit.
Okay. Well, the AI tools of Grok have been allowing people to undress people from various photos, including children.
Yeah.
And what was X's response to that? We're not going to let people who don't pay us do that. But if you cough up the $20, yeah, we'll let you do that.
Like,
To
we
me,
won't
that-
break the law, but $20 is $20.
To me, X and the owner of X, Elon Musk, should be held accountable for those images.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Like,
It is
the ability to produce, the people that are producing them need to be fucking arrested and thrown in a very dark hole for a very long time. But there needs to be fucking corporate accountability there for producing that, or
Yeah.
the ability to produce that fucking material.
You created the tool, you didn't put any
Yeah.
safeguards on it, and you let people create abhorrent material out of it.
And
Yeah.
then you monetized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big thing that should get them accountable.
Right.
Just you monetized a way of doing this.
Yeah.
Like that should be like at least distribution or something. Like just that's horrible.
I feel like you'd probably need a new term for what that is.
Yeah.
But it should happen. It should absolutely happen. Whatever you created an AI tool that is causing direct and measurable harm, get kicked in the dick.
Oh, absolutely.
You Skynetted.
Pretty much. You Skynetted too close to the sun.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get the boot from The Simpsons, and you got to get a booting, but it's not up the bum. It's right in the nutsack.
Good old
It's
crop
in
kick.
the face several times. And the boot's not on a
Well, I
foot,
kind
it's
of
on a
assume-
fucking hammer.
It's the good old Australian curb stomp. It's fine.
I don't know. I feel like you could definitely get a good footy player who's got a good
Like a
cannon of a leg.
very
on.
much like the Great British Bake Off. We have the Great Australian Curb Stomp.
No, you
Bring the
missed it. It
kids.
was the Great Australian Boot Off.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. That's the family event that's held beforehand. Like when you're the 8 o'clock fireworks on New Year's.
No. The boot off is the pre-show where you get a whole bunch of guys who think they can do it, and they either have to kick something a certain distance or they hit a force meter. And the boot off is to find out who can kick the best, and then that person gets to kick Elon Musk in the dick.
Yes, that is their glory and trophy.
Make it a national competition. Give everyone a crack.
Oh, yeah.
Every man and his
Oh,
dog just
100%.
has a go. Just an entire country. I reckon this country would come together if just
really
one of us
would.
got the opportunity to boot Elon Musk in the face several fucking times. Holy shit. That is multiculturalism right there. Everyone.
And all you got to do is outkick the rest of the country, that's it.
That's like
I
we're
would
a pretty
start
competitive country. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit, we've got the kangaroos, the wallabies. Like, I reckon we could get some pretty A-class kickers in there.
Look, if any
Oh,
country was to
100%.
bring back weird gladiatorial sport, I imagine Australia would be high up on that list.
I'll tell you what.
I
even
mean,
One
open it
billionaire
up to
versus 10 other people. Go!
even open it up to the country itself. Put some kangaroos in there. A few fucking big reds, a few emus, a cassowary. Like, really fill this fucking thing out. Give them a crack.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I would watch the Hunger Games if it was corrupt politicians. Like,
Yeah.
I would.
I feel like you'd have to keep the cassowary out,
Yeah.
just because there's no catharsis if he goes down in one hit.
Well, I'd say that is almost like at the dog shows, like, or the dog yard thing, we've got to run the obstacle course. They have a separate course that's just for Kelpies.
Yeah.
So I'd get a whole heap of cassowaries together. I'd get them to have their own thing, and then that gets its own
Okay.
kick at the end.
Yeah. That's fair, that's fair.
Basically, it's
I'm
when
into
you
that.
need to herd them into a smaller area and just release cassowaries. Like, it's like, oh, we need to thin the numbers out. Couple of cassowaries, off we go.
Yeah, hell, even if you just want to be like, oh, hey, like, you, John Doe, have won the Australian kickoff. You get to kick Elon Musk 6 times in the face. Okay, you've had your 6 kicks. Now the cassowary finishes the
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
I
if you're
choose
still
my
conscious
champion,
after the
this
6, you
cassowary.
release the cassowary.
I don't know, if you get 6 free kicks to his face and you didn't take him out, were you really the best person in
Exactly.
this country to do
Exactly.
this?
Yeah, no.
That'd be a fucking national disgrace. If you got 6 good fucking stomps and he gets up, brushed it off, Jesus. Like, that'd be a national embarrassment. We
At
need
that
a
point,
royal,
I mean,
we need a
Zuckerberg
royal
probably could.
commission into
Yeah.
who fucking selected that person.
Yeah. There's definitely some bribery and corruption
Fucking
in there.
oath there was. Like,
Look,
holy
what
shit.
if you had just start using the Make-A-Wish Foundation for evil, just convincing these kids that their wish is to kick Elon Musk in the dick? Like, that is just how it fucks. Like, oh, what's your Make-A-Wish, Timmy? I want to kick Elon Musk in the dick. It's like, oh, is this us in the background? It's like, oh, hi, we're just visiting. I'm going to leave now.
Ignore the camera.
Yeah. Oh, God, I hate billionaires so much. They have too much money. I hate them.
Speaking of douchebags, just, someone decided to say the quiet part out loud. Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney argues banning Twitter over the ability to AI generate pornographic images of minors is just gatekeepers attempting to censor all of their political opponents.
Someone needs to check that man's hard drive.
I think
it's
there's
not
a big old set
gatekeeping
of files
political
with a
opponents.
big list in it that we
Yeah.
should probably look into.
Like, that is a horrible thing.
Can I just say he should be like the runner-up prize for the person who gets second place in the kickoff?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the consolation prize, yeah.
Yeah, just like, you don't get to kick Elon. Sorry, mate, you did come in second, but we do have this fuckwit.
I feel like your top 3 spots for that one need to be like Elon Musk, Bezos, Zuckerberg, you know, all these big... the fucking head of NVIDIA, I can't remember that wanker's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like your top prizes. And then you've got people like this guy where it's like, this guy's just a fucking moron. You can take him, it's fine.
Just,
See, that one, he feels more like a door prize.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you
Well,
go to the
like
you go to the stadium where it happens and everyone gets a ticket.
Everyone gets
and
a
then
punch
you
in
bring
the
out-
Like a pre-warm-up act. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's the act that plays while everyone's still walking in the gate.
No. Once everyone's in, do it more Price is Right style.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
You know, in the West section, row 2, seat 43. Please come on down and kick Tim Sweeney in the face.
See, I was just thinking like the guy in the dunk tank kind of thing. It's just like, but instead of a dunk tank, he just punches him in the face when you hit the marker. That also works.
I mean, look, we're only making a spectacle out of it. Why the fuck not?
Exactly.
Look, at this point, we're theorizing on a national event in a stadium
Yeah.
that is based on the fact that we've had national qualifiers for best kickers.
Yeah.
To kick a bunch of billionaires in the face.
And we have somehow
Why the
captured
fuck-
these billionaires.
But we can't half
Why the fuck would
now.
you not
Yeah.
then go on and, like, max spectacle the rest of the fucking thing while you're at it?
Absolutely.
Because I guarantee you I'd go to that show just for the potential chance to door prize a fucking
Oh,
dude
yeah.
in the face.
Fucking oath.
Fuck yeah. It's one of those
Damn, I
things.
didn't qualify for the main event, but I might get a win off
I
the
could
door
get pulled
prize.
out there.
Yeah.
And then, like, walking around selling raffle tickets for other various billionaires and fuckwits.
Local politicians. Just,
Now, I understand that he would probably be generally considered in the top set, but I honestly feel it would be way better if there was just you come in and you get 2 tickets. You have your seat ticket, which can get you the big on the store prize, and you have one that's just for a paddle, and it lets you go and take 1 free swing with a paddle at Murdoch's rump.
oh, no. You have a Millionaire Mile.
But
and it's just-
everyone gets one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole stadium's gonna get a good fucking whack.
Yeah.
Set up like a booth, essentially, like, Millionaire Mile, where it's just a bunch of these fuckwits all, stuck there. Everyone gets 1 free smack. You can buy more.
But even, like, everyone gets a fucking ping pong paddle. And, like, it's the ones where there's, like, a smooth side and a sort of a grippy side.
Yeah.
So you could choose if, like, I just want to give them a crack, you can use a smooth side. But if you really want to fucking give it some, you can wear that fucking grippy side, put a bit of spin on it.
For anyone who's
Well,
like
if you're
a
willing-
game producer, you just have a DLC you can buy for any game. Just get the paddle.
A DLC for
Oh,
an
no,
extra
the
hit
paddle-
that should have been included in the main price.
The paddle DLC is you've got the smooth side, the grippy side, and here's the sandpaper one.
Yeah.
No, the DLC is the sharpen the handle.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I
I
think
swear
we-
we're
we-
nice people.
I swear, that's how we bring this country together.
Yeah.
After that, there is no fucking, like, anyone from another country. You're Australian if you got a crack at that.
Oh yeah, you can't leave.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, definitely. It kind of feels like one of those. Well, we all did it, so we're all bonded by this, right?
Yep.
Trauma bonding of an entire nation.
I feel like it's the opposite of trauma bonding, sort of catharsis bonding.
Yeah, true. You leave 1 millionaire alive and send him out into the world to tell the story.
Tell them what happened here.
Well,
that I feel like that was the little bit of catharsis we needed.
yeah, I feel a lot better now.
That would make the world such a better place.
Oh, absolutely.
There's the whole.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of other stuff for us to talk about because it was all fucking ICE and Trump and fucking
Well, I mean,
crazy shit like that.
The new stuff for ICE has been the guy's actual recording recently, wasn't it? It was
So they had the cell phone footage of the guy who shot I can't remember her first name.
Good.
Miss Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, which people have been picking apart to show that he preemptively did it all,
Hmm.
but I'm not going to read too much into that because there's a lot of freeze framing, zoom in stuff. It's like, look, grain of salt on like everything you see on the internet these days.
Yeah.
But it does seem to show that he was recording with his right hand just before he moves in front of the car. He switches from his right hand to his left because he draws his gun on his right.
Yeah.
And there's supposedly a shot before she moves forward of him clearing his firearm from his holster, suggesting that he was already ready to shoot her.
But it's like so much shit has come out about it. Like, apparently they know who the guy is now. I haven't looked into the sources, so I'm not going to say a name. But apparently he's just like all his possessions have been moved out of his house. So, like he's just disappeared in some
They
kind of
know
protection.
they know who he is because they straight out the head of fucking ICE, whatever a fucking gnome her name is. She came out and said that he'd been involved in an incident 6 months before where he'd been dragged by a car. That's a pretty fucking like detailed description. It's a pretty unique event. So all it took was people to go back through 6 months of history to find an event where someone was dragged by a car, and they found one. And that's where they got the name.
The entire thing is fucked.
Yeah.
ICE is just the Gestapo police. at this
Oh,
point,
well,
like-
given that they've just had from the Homeland Security has stated that they have immunity to do what they want during their job.
Yeah. Basically, it's
So
like,
theoretically, now that guy would have been like, "Look, man, I shot her, but I've got immunity, even if you think it was a bad shoot."
Yeah.
ugh,
But with
'cause
that,
that never
At
What's
least as
that-
far as I understand that.
Yeah.
with that, like if they're saying that that's what they're able to get away with, why would they use anything but deadly force?
Yeah.
If there's no, like, punishment for it, why the fuck
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
Like-
Especially with the fact that they have no hiring policy. Just whoever wants a job gets a job. So
Yeah.
every douchebag that wants a gun just to shoot people for the fun of it now can do that. They get paid a lot of money for it.
It's basically the fucking Oprah meme. You get to join ICE.
Yeah.
You get to join ICE.
Ugh, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
The secret police have stopped being secret, which is never a good thing.
Yeah.
That's generally that happens right before something big.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, maybe World War III.
Yeah, like even if it's not going to happen with Greenland, like they're definitely preparing for it. I swear.
Yes.
If it's not Greenland, it'll be Mexico
Yeah.
or...
Well, they've threatened Mexico and
Cuba
Canada
or-
again.
Yeah.
Like-
It'll be someone. He's gonna find some loose pretense and do something stupid.
It's the same issue with like Putin and Ping. It's just three guys who are nearing the end and want to submit a legacy, or cement a legacy rather. And this is what he wants to do.
See, like, when you say that about Putin and Ping, I agree with you.
Hmm.
But those guys have also been around for a long time crafting their narratives
Mm.
and position. Trump doesn't feel like that.
But it does
Trump
feel like
just
he's
feels-
speed running the dictatorship, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
he absolutely is speedrunning dictatorship. But it doesn't feel like to leave something with his name on it.
Mm.
It feels so much more like, look, man, I've got like 15 good years left in me. I'm just gonna run America for those 15 years.
Yeah.
It's not about like setting up I was the best president. He'll say he is.
I don't know, like
But it feels so much more like I'm just gonna get everything I can out of running a country
Yeah.
before I burn it down.
see, I would agree, but it's the fact that he renamed the Kennedy Center to be the Trump and Kennedy Center. Like that kind of shit is so fucking weird.
Yeah, but that doesn't feel like legacy building. That feels
No,
like
that's just like
I'm just gonna
people
start
like this
slapping
thing,
my names
it's-
on stuff.
I'm going to put
True.
my name on it, so people like me too.
He does have a fascination with putting his name on things, doesn't he? Just,
Yeah.
where the fuck he owns is Trump.
Well,
Yeah.
from what
Like
I
how
understand,
everything
he's only
Moscow
recently
is
learned how to spell it. So
Yeah, fair. Apparently, it's the same reason.
appar-
Like, was it Musk has everything as whatever X? He's just
that's
obsessed
good,
with the
yeah.
because
the
X is
whatever
cool.
It's edgy as fuck, guys.
he reminds me of the evil guy in like Grandma's Boy. If you ever remember that movie.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh, that is a great movie, and yet so very much.
Oh,
God,
if anyone
I
hasn't
watched
watched that, go and watch it. It's a classic.
Jeebus.
Have you guys been watching Fallout?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with that one.
No.
Caught up with.
How
the
you
most
feeling
recent-
about season 2?
I'm enjoying it. It's got some interesting things. The death claws have been surprisingly good. I'm liking how they're functioning. Story-wise, I liked the little references to the game, like the chick just getting addicted to buff out.
Yeah.
And the weird shit that actually feels like the background stuff you used to find in Fallout, like the guy in the shop who is pretending to be the owner. Like,
yeah.
amazing. And, you know, it's like, oh, so you're this guy. Like, yeah, and that's not him dead over there, right? Like, no. Okay, then. I'm just gonna leave. It just, that feels very much like the game's humor.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I like.
Because the internet apparently fucking hates it.
Why? Fucking...
Because
it's
hate
not their
the-
absolute ideal, sir. Swoosh, like, really?
So
First down the
big
internet?
three that I've seen, they don't like that the NCR has basically been destroyed.
The NCR was
Because-
basically destroyed Vegas anyway.
It's not. It's got reinforcements coming.
Oh, yeah, true.
But apparently, like, because the show, if I recall, is set 20 years after the game. So people are like, well, why the fuck did the NCR leave after one town got bombed? Because apparently all their guys got fucked off after Shady Sands got blown up.
Yeah.
And there's only, 6 guys left in the whole area. And they're like, well, what the fuck is with that? They don't like that Caesar's Legion is a weird infight. They don't like that the Strip seems to be completely is just fucked over by death claws, and the house doesn't seem to be there. They don't like that Freeside is gone. They hate that the Kings were now a back of feral ghouls. They just don't like it for some fucking reason. Like, I understand that part of it is the show set itself up to quote-unquote fail by actually implying that it was canonically a continuation of the Fallout setting.
Yeah.
Not a spin-off using Fallout stuff, which would have been a way easier way to say, it's not canonical, we're just using motifs.
Yeah, we're
so
just
fuck off.
Taking some of it and doing what we can.
But by actually going, no, we are 20 years further on in the plot, we are a continuity, it kind of set itself up for this criticism.
Yeah. See, I just choose to ignore
I don't think it's
that.
warranted.
Yeah, I choose to ignore it. It's like, all right, I'm just going to assume this is separate. I don't care. So I've never really gone into it thinking it's going to be considered canon. So I'm just kind of letting myself have fun with it, I guess.
Yeah, no, same.
But no, it's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying a lot of the humor. It's no complaints yet.
I've had a good time with it.
Yeah. I like what they're doing with House, because they did show some of the stuff they kept the same, like that big monitor setup he has, in the penthouse. I'm like, yes, I like this. This feels.
Oh, all the pre-war stuff's quite interesting.
Yeah. So I understand why people want to get snarky, because it's not exactly what they want, but it's still good. It's fine.
Yeah.
You'll never get something that's not been changed slightly for TV.
I mean, the power armor looks better in this season than it did in the first one. It's still clunky as shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of their version of the power hammer.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. I didn't like that, but...
Well, the problem you have is anytime you put something in the hand of a guy in power armor, because of the way the suits are in the show, it always looks like a toy.
Yeah. It really does.
Because, the suit's got to look big, but it's got to look big in human proportions. And it's like, yeah, this doesn't quite work.
Yeah, I'm not overly invested with Maximus's story at the moment, so...
They've been keeping it pretty light,
Yeah.
so I'm not particularly bothered by that. They're definitely setting up for some craziness happening with the Brotherhood.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
More of the infighting. But no, I have been enjoying it.
And I mean, we've finally had someone actually say the words forced evolutionary virus, so we might actually see the super mutants before the end of the season.
That'd be entertaining. Because, every time they kept mentioning, what was the thing he initially searches? The initials are FEV, and my brain just goes, ooh, I know that thing. That's a thing I recognize.
Yeah, the forced evolutionary virus.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are assuming the scientific peddler, what he's injecting people with is FEV.
Yeah, no, that would make sense.
Because that guy gets kicked out of the Brotherhood because they think he's a ghoul, because he heals from the shot with the arrow. But he hasn't degraded like a ghoul.
Yeah.
He's just got this crazy healing factor, so a lot of people are like, he's going to turn into a super.
I can see that. Like, that would make sense, actually.
But that's a lot of guesses. No one really knows.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
But, no, it's I can't... I mean, people will always complain about something, I guess.
Oh, 100%. Without question.
It just seems so weird, because to be annoyed about that side. It's like, oh, Freeside's gone. Like, Freeside isn't gone. We see Freeside. Like...
No, we don't.
Isn't the part where they end up technically Freeside? Because they're connected to the strip, aren't they?
No. I don't... Even if they did... Okay. I'll freely admit, I'm a little so-so. I don't think it's Freeside, because who the fuck would set up right next to a fucking Deathclaw pit?
Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know. It's been so long since I've actually played the game, I forget what Freeside is.
I mean, you're right, Freeside is directly connected to the strip.
Yeah.
But I find it hard to believe that is Freeside, because who would be that close to Deathclaws?
Yeah, on the other side of just a chain link fence. So,
yeah, that just sounds like, Snack Town.
yeah, it's their fridge.
So, it could be Freeside. I could be completely wrong. I just have trouble believing it's Freeside
That's
that they end up in. I feel it feels more like another town that they've gone to, not Freeside.
Yeah. But, goddamn. What else have I been watching lately? I can't quite remember.
I mean, the pit just started up again, and that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, that
As much as I'm gonna hate trying to watch it week to week,
I'm kind of just letting that one come out. It's gonna test to see how long I can hold out.
I don't wanna.
No, that's
I wanna
fair.
watch it now. I watched the first episode of this season of The Rookie, and I'm like, maybe I'm done with this show.
Yeah, I've
Season
been
8.
hearing that from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only just
Or
watched the
whatever.
last couple episodes of the last season, and we weren't certain when the next season was starting.
So it started the first two episodes are out, but the first episode is just, can we stop doing episodes with this dumb woman?
No.
Ugh. They have their, Saw mastermind villain character. I can never remember her name.
No.
But every time she shows up, she's the least interesting fucking character
Yeah.
who is basically continually trying to play everybody, and it comes across as the most clawing shit.
Ugh, that's annoying.
Yeah, if they could just jettison that character, it'd be like, but show's already better.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I finally struggled my way through Stranger Things. The last season was interesting. Oh, I'll say that. A lot of people are giving it shit, saying they basically Game of Thrones it, and they're not wrong. But it is kind of blown out of proportion.
I was about to say, after that many seasons, were they ever going to be able to make a satisfying end?
I don't think so. And they had to think, it's been 2 years after, and now they're all graduating. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's fine. It's an ending. You're just annoyed that it's ending.
I mean, there are better and worse endings you can do,
Yeah.
but sometimes you've got to look at an ending and realize that there was no way to do it good.
Pretty much.
I've got to freely admit, it's a terrible ending to a series, but the end of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you end like a reasonable playthrough trying to maximize content? It's 300 hours of game
Yeah.
to play through Mass 1, 2, and 3. And that's multiple choices, loads of character interactions, relationships created, destroyed, all this shit. And you want to try and create a point where that all comes together for a satisfying ending? That's almost impossible.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the ending they came up with was good, it was bad, and it was bad however you want to slice it. But, I can't think of how you could have ended Mass Effect in any way that would have been actually satisfying.
The only thing they could have done remotely was a straight out scripted ending without the choice, but then they would have been absolutely lambasted for not having the choice, which is you've had the choice throughout the entire fucking game. But any choice that they gave to the player wasn't going to be satisfactory. Like,
Pretty much.
it was always going to end up being red door, blue door, green door, no matter what you ended up doing.
Yeah. That's why I think they probably came to the conclusion for the ending that they ended up going with. But yeah, same kind of thing I feel like has happened with Stranger Things. They've done 6 seasons of a show that probably should have been 3.
Yeah. Like,
So, like, how the fuck are you going to create a satisfying ending for this thing you've loaded out so far?
it's also just the same basic fake out ending that they've done like 3 out of those seasons. Like, oh, look,
Oh, that's
this
not
person is dead again. Oh my god, are they really? And they even give that little seed of, you know, down to the end. Oh no, she actually did escape, and she's off living in the wilderness with, like, you know, happy times. It's like, go fuck yourself. Just stick with the ending. Like, don't do that.
You know what's actually kind of satisfying? When heroes give up something for their ending.
Yeah.
Not everyone has to live. Not everyone has to have the happy ending. Sometimes a happy ending has a cost, and that cost can be a character.
Yeah. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. But yeah.
I mean, or you need to do something so that the return feels good.
The return feels justified. Like, yeah.
One of the, like, I know it's very Deus Ex, and I'm not going to argue it at all, but, like, the Gandalf sacrificing himself to defeat the Balrog.
Yeah.
It's like, in that movie, it feels really like, oh my god, we lost one of the main characters. That makes this feel like the stakes are so high. Yes, okay, he comes back as Gandalf the White later, and if you know a lot about how the wizards actually work in Lord of the Rings, it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But even his return later, it's such a striking moment. He's here to reinvigorate the heroes and bring us to the next section of the franchise. It works. It feels satisfying. But, like, if you just watch that first movie, he doesn't come back in that first movie.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Well, that's the thing. That's kind of why I always liked Supernatural, for the sheer amount of times the brothers died, but every time they admitted, no, they are dead. We now have to go make a deal or something to get him back. Whereas these other ones, it's like, oh, no, this thing that looked like they definitely died turns out, no, it was all just an illusion or a dream. And it's like, no, there are more fun ways to do this.
At the same time, I actually very much dislike that Supernatural was like, they made death such a non-event.
After like 12 seasons, yeah, like the sheer amount. The first couple of times it was actually kind of like, oh my god, they killed okay, they got him back. That makes sense. And then it just kept happening. And then they had a pet angel. And it's like, guys, I'm still watching, but what are you?
I mean, by the end of that thing where they're like, they know multiple angels, they've basically just got randomly, I can kill Satan with a gun.
They've met
It's
God.
just like,
they made a new one.
what the fuck is the point of this show anymore?
It was like the end part of like Stargate, where it's just like, what is happening? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying myself, but I'm not following this for plot reasons anymore. You just make the happy chemical.
I never really got into Supernatural. It was never my jam.
It's a really fun background thing, just because it tries to be dark and gritty for like 2 or 3 seasons, and then realizes, oh no, we are campy as fuck. We're going campy as fuck. Here's here's Loki. Have fun.
But I have Stargate if I want that.
Exactly. I
Reese
just miss
Dog-
that kind of writing.
We'd started watching season 3 of Reacher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great series.
I really want to see him play a Batman, but like his autistic Reacher Batman. I just want to see it because like he's got the physique for it. Like he could do the fight and everything.
Oh yeah.
But just like walking through a scene and it's just like he has the tism for it.
He does.
Not Batman. Shazam.
That could be entertaining.
I can see him doing a pretty good, because he's got that himbo energy.
Yeah.
Which is very Shazam.
But I don't know, I see him as like the Batman, like focusing on the details and the little things. Just that exact character, Just put a mask on him.
He could play a proper,
Oh, yeah.
like, deadpan Batman, I think. Like, the one that's always in the animated version where he never really cracks a smile or anything.
Yeah.
Just that blank expression of, I am, like, military, do the thing, fuck all of you, follow my instruction. He pulled that kind of one off. Which it feels more like old Batman. So that's when you bring in the Bat family. Just him yelling at them. You're doing it wrong, goddammit, Jason!
Oh, he could probably do a pretty good Red Hood.
Oh, he could.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'd actually rather him do Red Hood.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Batman is Batman still needs to be able to connect with... The thing I like about a good Batman is that he can kind of understand the villains.
That is
Yeah.
true.
That's why
when
he
he
doesn't kill.
understands
He
that
has
they're
that
people-
connection. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas a guy who's coming in and just being like military precision gun to the face,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd do that a little better. He could absolutely kill as Red Hood.
I agree. That would be a perfect one. Who would be a...
Also another character that is typically quite jacked.
Yeah. Who actually would be a good Batman at the moment? We've got, what's his face? The kid from Twilight. I didn't hate his year one Batman kind of stuff.
Yeah, look.
Well, he's
Yeah,
got a
it's
new
not
movie
bad.
coming soon, doesn't he?
Ooh.
Yeah, he does. They've got another one coming.
Yeah,
I'm
which
actually
is
kinda
pretty
keen for
awesome.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I occasionally go back and rewatch it because it's entertaining. One of the few DC ones I've enjoyed recently. Apart from the animated stuff, that's normally pretty good.
Honestly, I can't really think of any actor that I'm immediately like, they should go play Batman.
Yeah,
But then I find that's kind of Batman. Like, because of there's like so many different ways you can play a Batman character. Like, you go, like, if you ask someone these days who'd never seen them, like, oh yeah, George Clooney played Batman, they'd be like, what are you fucking talking
Yeah.
about?
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but he actually played a really fun Batman,
Yeah.
but he was back when Batman was being very camp.
Yeah.
For that style of Batman, he was an ideal pick for that Batman.
Yeah.
I would like
So
a
it's like-
return to the investigative kind of Batman, which is what we're kind of getting.
It doesn't work as much in a in a movie.
Yeah,
though.
you need it for
because you've only got so much runtime, and how much of it do you want to dedicate to him just doing investigatory stuff?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't do it. That's basically the entire concept between the Knives Out movies.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how much I.
in doing that, you could do it as like an 8-part series, like a mini series kind of thing. Instead of
That is
just
true.
being a 2.5-hour episode where you got to spend so much time in trying to get that sorted out.
Yeah, I would actually really like
I'd
that.
enjoy that. That'd be fun.
Because then you could also, like, yes, he has this investigation, but then he could also get a little bit more of the cavalcade of villains or a little bit more world in it.
I would like to see more villains from Batman get the Penguin treatment. Just seeing their fall and their rise into what they are meant to be when Batman first shows up. So not quite full-on villain-esque, but they're in a seat of power of some kind. They haven't quite reached supervillain yet.
I think the problem with a lot of Batman's villains is their rise to power is I run a mob family.
Yeah.
It's not as much. I mean, like I know I just said that so dismissively, except that's the entire point of the Penguin TV show, and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it works
but
for the
but
Penguin.
like,
all of them are very
but I
similar.
mean, like
But then there's things
Penguin, Black Mask, Two-Face. It's all the same story.
the only ones that are really different are like Poison Ivy, Joker, and I guess the Riddler, because they're not really...
So, Joker has whatever backstory you fucking feel like giving
God
him.
knows, there's so many.
And a lot of them are very contradictory. Poison Ivy, yeah, but a lot of it's just is biochemist, loves plants, will murder everyone for plants.
Yeah, she's very sharp,
Um,
but very powerful.
Isn't there a
I've
Clayface
seen
movie
some
coming or
stuff-
something? Or is that a TV
yeah, there's
series?
supposed to be. No, there's something coming for. I don't remember if it's a movie or a TV show. There is something coming for Clayface.
And Clayface has been played so many ways. Like,
I
God knows what we're
particularly
gonna
like the camp actor one from Harley Quinn was quite.
oh,
good.
I did love that one. It did feel like a proper Clayface. But he was also done by Alan Tudyk, I think,
Yeah,
because he plays Clayface in that and another one at the same time. But I would like to see more.
Yeah,
of that.
it's like there are some good characters. Don't get me wrong. You know, Hush is pretty good. So's the dude who turns into a bat.
Oh, man, bat.
There's some great. Yeah. There's some like generally good ones, but it's just like, how far into the bat canon do you want to go? Whereas if you go, he's gonna fight fucking Scarecrow in the next movie, everyone knows who Scarecrow is.
Yeah, which kind of works in their corner, I guess.
Whereas if you go, in the next movie, he's dealing with Hush. And well, if you don't know who Hush is, it doesn't mean anything to you.
Yeah. Or they'll just bring out the age-old Ra's al Ghul. Just bring in the assassins.
Yeah. I mean, they are fun.
They are.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I would actually like to see a live-action interpretation of Damien.
That would be kind of fun. Just little murderous shit not being allowed to murder.
Yeah, no, he's fun. I've seen some interesting versions of Damien. I think probably the character who gets the least work is probably Nightwing.
Yeah, because he's basically just baby Bruce and wandered off to take over Bloodhaven with his own version of justice. It's like, all right, that makes sense. You're the first franchisee.
He's a
franchise.
a graduated Robin.
Yeah. He survived. Poor Red Hood.
Yeah. But, I mean... Well, I mean, like, okay, well, what's the other question then? Who would you have play the other Bat-Fam characters?
I am not sure, to be honest. It's like... trying to think of young actors. My brain doesn't work with names.
I mean, really, for, like, Nightwing, you can pick literally any reasonably toned Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of Nightwing's thing. He's just generically good. If they know a screamer, the better, because he uses the sticks a lot.
Yeah.
Now that I've thought about it, it's like, yeah, no, I really want the dude from Reacher to do Red Hood.
It fits
I think
so
that would be
well.
amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know child actors, so I don't know who you'd fucking get.
You'd
to do
just
Damien
end up with
either.
some kid from fucking Stranger Things doing it.
Probably.
Probably
At this
which
day
would
and
make
age.
me sad.
Yeah.
But like that one's going to be a challenge because you could kind of spin him forward a little bit, so he's not like just showed up in Gotham. Like he's had some time with Bruce, so you can be played by a slightly older actor.
Yeah.
But like that one would be pretty hard. And I mean, like, I can't think of any current actors that I'd choose for Batgirl.
Yeah. Actually,
But like,
just thinking, who was the guy from Looper who played young Bruce Willis?
oh yeah, I know that guy.
I
Yeah,
reckon he could probably pull off a good Nightwing.
actually, I'd agree with you on that. He probably would be a good Nightwing. I don't know enough current action movie actresses for Batgirl, but like circa Iron Man 2 Scarlett Johansson would have been good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of action.
Actually, the chick who played the new Hawkeye could probably pull off Batgirl.
Yeah, she could.
Dye her hair blonde. Or at least play Oracle or something.
I mean, aren't they the same character?
Yeah, but at some point they do get another Batgirl.
Okay.
When they
because
get the new Batgirl,
once she becomes Oracle.
Yeah.
The girl who plays the new Black Widow, whatever her fucking name is.
Yes! Oh, that'd be fun.
That would be funny.
That'd be pretty good.
All right, shall we get on to book week?
Yay!
And it happened. It finally fucking
We've
happened.
only got a couple of minutes left, so
Yeah.
Swoosh picked a dud.
I did. I was expecting much worse from my first dud. Like, this is a very tame dud.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not Last Hackabad where we're going to be able to constantly reference it to the end of time.
Yeah.
And it's not Catch-22 bad where it was just so inconceivable we couldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
This is just a generically not good book.
It's just...
At least in my opinion.
Yeah, to me, I've still got 5 hours left. I haven't finished it. I probably won't. It jumps around in time a lot. It doesn't answer questions. And it just feels like a string of events with no progression. Like,
And I mean, we probably should have seen it coming with a book called The Slow Gods.
Yeah.
Fuck, the book is slow.
I normally only have like the speed at 120, but I beefed it up to 1.5. I'm like, nah, I need to be able to like listen to this faster.
It was such a dull book. I was not into it.
Yeah, it was
But
not great.
for all of that, I couldn't even listen to it. I downloaded it 3 times, and every time I downloaded it, the app on my phone says this media cannot be played via Audible. And it just
Audible
would
was
not
trying to
fucking play.
save you. It's like, no,
So-
we cannot put this trash in your ears, sir.
So I actually got a fucking refund for the credit that I used on Audible.
Nice. That's pretty good. But yeah, give it a skip. It's very basic. The main thing is the guy can't die. They never really explain why. Something about darkness, I guess. But I don't know. It had promise, and I liked the read of it, the blurb for it.
Oh, the
but-
blurb sounded interesting.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the point of a blurb. It is a plot hook to get you in. And it worked. It got me good.
Yeah. Look, the point of this was to read books we never would have we probably wouldn't have read on our own, or to at least share the pain.
Hmm.
We shared the pain.
Yeah. And now it's
But
your
now we've
turn.
Now we've all picked a bad one.
Yeah.
So.
Just now we have to just I have set the limit. Someone has to beat me for not getting a stinker in that time. Fuck.
I mean, I unfortunately still believe I have one worst book. The Last Hacker is still a referenced by us
yeah.
quality standard for the worst book.
We will never stop mentioning The Last Hacker, but god damn.
Because I think if Catch-22 were laid out in a way that was a little more, like, consistent in the
Comprehensible.
story that was being told,
Yeah.
I probably would have enjoyed it a little more, and not just been fucking brain fucked. But The Last Hacker was poorly written, with a poor story, with a poor world. Like, there were just so many fucking bad points.
Yeah. It was not good.
Yeah, no, that was a bad book.
I'm not saying
So,
like one day
alright.
I'll aim to beat bad book, but maybe if I find something special.
What? So, like, I wanted to check in case that, like, we've said it before. If they ever put out that second book, we'll check it
Please
out.
don't tell me he did.
I was just no, it hasn't come out.
thank fuck.
But apparently on Goodreads, it has a 4.5 star rating.
But it's not been
How
noticed
many
because it hasn't
people-
been released.
How
That's
many
why,
people
because-
went into that? Like, how many people voted in that? Because he could have a large family that's very supportive, and then one person who told the truth.
No, everyone's found it and
that-
realized that it hasn't come out, and they're just very happy.
30 people voted 5 stars, 23 4 stars.
Yeah.
So he has an
that's-
extended family.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Yeah.
I get, supporting your family, but maybe read the thing he's putting out, then make your decision.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Anyway, let's see how I do with this month's book.
Yay.
So this month we're going to be doing Dogs of War by Adrian Chastanovsky.
Dog
Here is the blurb. My name is Rex. I am a good dog. Rex is also a 7-foot-tall, to-the-shoulder, bulletproof, bristling with high-caliber weapons and a voice that resonates at subsonics, especially designed to instill fear. With dragon, honey, and bees, he's part of a multiform assault pack, operating in a lawless anarchy of Campeche, Mexico. A genetically engineered bioform. He's a deadly weapon in a dirty war. All he wants to do is be a good dog. And to do that, he must do exactly what his master says. And master says he's going to kill a lot of enemies. But who exactly are the enemies? What happens when master is tried as a war criminal? What rights does the Geneva Convention grant weapons? Do Rex and his fellow bioforms even have rights to exist? What happens when Rex slips the leash?
Alright, the second I heard, my name is Rex, I am a good dog, I hit download. Like, it's just done. I'm in. Oh, that sounds like fun. It reminds me of the book we found ages ago of that, I think it's like a dog that gets access to the system. Just sounds like
Fleabag.
It just sounds like that kind of fun.
I'm still annoyed that Fleabag never got a second book.
Yeah.
Get that one, All the Dust That Falls, the Roomba that gets isekai'd.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
got
a
like
good one.
3 books now.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
God damn. But yeah, no, I'm definitely listening to this later because that just sounds like fun. It's like Spartans, but dogs.
No, I'm wrong. Oh my god, I'm so happy I'm wrong.
What?
Free Blag has 3 books.
Really?
Yes. We're still doing Dogs of War.
Oh. Well, I may have to look into additional ones for Fleet.
I mean, I'd probably have to reread. Well, sorry, there's 2 books out and there's a 3rd book coming.
Yeah.
But it's got an Audible pre-order link. I'd have to reread Fleabag.
Yeah.
It's been a little too long since I read that book.
I remember the baseline stuff for it, but I definitely have to reread it.
But I'm happy that. Well, I'm actually redoing Heretical Fission right now.
Nice.
I will take a break for Dogs of Wars, but yeah, I've been going back through doing that because I never read the 4th book because it was like I'd forgotten too much. I need to do this book series again.
I really struggled in the last book of that. Just,
Yeah,
it was good, but it was too, like, okay, there's really no tension here because fish is just going to turn up and it'll all be okay and love and hugs
Yeah.
and let's go catch another fish.
Super
Like,
Jesus
that
Fisher
was-
is on the way to save the day.
it's what happens with a lot of these books where the power creep gets so high. It's like the good guy's too powerful now.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
isn't interesting.
Oh,
But those first 3 books are a solid read.
Yeah.
oh, definitely.
Still highly recommend the first 3 books of Heretical Fishing. And, well, we're out past now, so I think we'll wrap things up.
Probably a good idea.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.